Hey y'all, what's up? So, long time no see, I know, right? Long story short, my computer charger died on my laptop and had some trouble getting it replaced, and I still haven't gotten my charger in yet. So for the time being, I am filming off my old setup, which is my iPad. So editing and all that's going to be different, but I kind of figured that it would be more important to go ahead and get this video out since my surgery is tomorrow, October 10th. So I just went on ahead and did it on my iPad. So excuse the shoddy editing and quality of the video, but I really wanted to get this information out for you guys. So, here goes. In this video, I'm going to be talking about my pre-op appointment and how it went, and all the instructions that they told me, all the things I need to do like on the day of surgery and preparing up until surgery. I'll be telling you about all the post-op instructions that I have. I will be telling you about what you'll need for the surgery and for your aftercare, and just a few things on what I'm doing to make my recovery at home go a little more smoothly. So yeah, let's just dive right on in. So for you guys that are new to my channel and this is your first time here, hi, I'm Jordan. I am getting a breast reduction on October 10th, 2016. Today is October 9th, 2016. And I am currently a breast size 36J. And I am hoping to be reduced down to a C cup. And I'll tell you guys more about that in the end. So for pre-op, my appointment, I was told that you will have to get someone to drive you there and drive you home. Of course, this is a major surgery. You are going to be put under anesthesia, and you will not be able to drive yourself home, girl. Get somebody to drive you home. Also, if you are planning to have a breast reduction and for some reason you change your mind, you have 3 days before your appointment to cancel, or you will still be charged for the fees. Like, you'll still be charged for the operating room fees. So make sure, for some reason, if you change your mind and don't want to go through with the surgery, that you call and cancel at least 3 days before, or they're gonna charge you. Okay, so some do's and don'ts. Some don'ts. They want you, if you're a smoker, you cannot smoke 2 weeks before or after your breast reduction. 2 weeks before, you also cannot take any aspirin, anti-inflammatories, vitamin E, so like vitamin E oil, vitamin E tablets, lotions, anything. You can't use any of that 2 weeks before your appointment. You can take Tylenol, only Tylenol. If you're experiencing some pain, headache, whatever, you can take Tylenol. 1 week before your surgery, you aren't to eat any foods that are high in preservatives and salt or spice. So like a lot of drive-through foods, fast foods, Mexican food, Chinese food, like boiled seafood or whatever. You want to stay from anything that's high in sodium and spice. No alcohol 24 hours before your surgery. On the day of your surgery, they want you to, like 3 days before, they want you to start bathing yourself with antibacterial soap like Dial. And on the day of, the morning of your surgery, you want to make sure you wash with the Dial soap, or your doctor may give you soap that they want you to use before. And you are not to put on any deodorant, lotion, makeup, jewelry, none of that. You cannot have jewelry. Okay. And also, you don't want to have, the day before your surgery, you don't want to have any foods after 9, and you don't want to have anything to drink after 12. If they find, because they'll feel your stomach, and if they find that you have food or liquids in your stomach, then they will postpone your surgery. Now for the do's. You want to start bathing, like I said earlier, you want to start bathing with an antibacterial soap 3 days before your surgery. Start bathing with one. And if you have like any rashes or boils or infections, they need to know about that, and make sure you let them know. You want to wash your hair the night before. Make sure you don't put anything in it. If you have nails, if you wear artificial nails, or if you just have long nails, you want to make sure your index finger nail is cut. And also, I'm gonna have to take this nail polish off. They don't want you to have nail polish either. And the reason why they want you to take that index fingernail off is because they have the clip on to monitor your heart. So they want you to cut that and wear loose fitting clothing and like a button up shirt. So afterwards, because you're not going to be able to raise your hands up, so to put on a shirt, so you're going to make sure that you have button up shirts and like a of course they're going to give you a surgical bra that buttons in the front. All right, so now I'll tell you guys about the instructions they gave me from my post-op. You want to make sure that you turn, cough, and breathe deeply every 2 to 3 hours just to help expand your lungs and help prevent you from getting pneumonia. You also want to use a pillow to splint your incisions when you cough. So like a pillow like in front of your boobs or under your breast to make sure, I guess, to take the impact from you coughing off. You want to point your toes to the ceiling and push your heels downward frequently to prevent blood clots. Keep your chest elevated on 2 to 3 pillows for 2 weeks or until all the swelling has gone down. Do not lie on either side for 2 weeks. Do not engage in sexual activity for at least 2 weeks after surgery. Do not bend down and pick up heavy objects. You do not want to pick up anything heavier than 10 pounds. My poor Cree. I'm going to miss picking him up. And it says for the first 4 weeks, and then at 4 to 6 weeks, you may increase the weight to 25 pounds. And then after 6 weeks, you're free to lift anything. Avoid sweating for 2 weeks after surgery. After 2 weeks, you may begin non-contact aerobics. After 4 weeks, you may begin contact aerobics. What is wrong with me? After 6 weeks, you are free to do any exercise. You don't want to operate a motor vehicle, so you don't want to drive or anything like that for 2 weeks or until your doctor says that you can drive. Do not operate a motor vehicle within 24 hours of taking prescription pain medicine. Of course, because afterwards they do usually give you some pain medication. I'm not sure what type of pain medication I'll be getting. Yes, I am. I asked the nurse and she said most likely it'll be Vicodin or Percocet. So we'll see. Okay, so it says you want to keep your bandages dry. You may shower 48 hours after, your surgery. And it says you may change your bandages as needed. Apply Risin ointment to your nipples 2 to 3 times per day, and with non-stick dressing like non-stick gauze. And it says do not remove your strips, like the strips that they're going to use in the surgery. It says do not remove your steri strips. They will fall off 5 to 7 days, or your doctor will remove them during your visit. And it says wear the surgical bra at all times for the first 2 to 3 weeks. You may remove it to shower or clean it. Check with your doctor to see when you can switch to a good support bra. And it says, now this is for like drain care. The nurse will show you how to use the drains. Personally for me, that's the scariest and most intimidating part of this whole process is the drains. I was hoping that my doctor wouldn't use drains, but he does. So I will have those. Also, when you have the drains, they have measurements in the drains to make sure that you're measuring how much fluid that you're putting into the drains. So that's very important that you keep, a record of it. So they're going to give you a drainage sheet, and it's going to look something like this. Just so you can keep record, and that'll determine, you take this to every one of your doctor's appointment, and it's going to determine whether or not you get your drains taken out, because it's important that the doctor knows that your body, if you're filling up the drains, then that's your body's way of saying that they need some work on the drains. So if you don't tell the truth and you putting, let's just say you lost, I don't know now, hypothetically speaking, okay, because I don't really know the true measurements, but let's just say you lost 100 milliliters of fluid that day, and you're only reporting that you lost 40 or 60, then it's going to look like your body's healing and you don't need the drains. And then they're going to take out the drains and seal you up, and then your body's still going to be draining, but it's going to puddle in your body instead of leaving your body the way it's supposed to. So make sure that you are being honest with your drainage sheet, because that is important. This is your body. This is what we did to just make things easier, because Robin's going to be home with me for a week at my beck and call. He got me a bill. So we made sure that we paid all our bills early this month. It's the 9th today, and we got everything for the month paid for, just so we wouldn't have to try to remember that kind of stuff, because both of us are going to be focusing on me healing, and we don't want anything to go without being paid. Watered all our plants, washed all of our clothes. I've washed and ironed Emery's school clothes for the week, so it'll be easier for Robin to get her ready for school in the morning. I have prepared dishes, cooked, and put things away, so we won't be spending lots of money on like fast food and drive-thrus and things like that. So we're able to just heat things up and dinner will be ready. And that's pretty much it. That's everything. So those are the few things that I've done to just make my healing time easier. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and wasn't too long or too rambly. But if you are in the process of getting breast reduction, or you've already gotten your breast reduction and I'm missing something, please feel free to leave it down below. Let me know. Because, also, I was told that the surgery is between 1 and 3 hours per breast. So if you're going to have people waiting on you at the hospital, which of course you are, make sure you tell them to bring a movie or something like that, just so to entertain themselves. That's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Oh, and like I was saying, if you have any questions or anything like that, feel free to email me. I'll leave my email in the description bar, or you can leave the question down below and I will definitely get back to you. You guys know I always reply. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. I am going to record me waking up out of the surgery. I'm not going to record it. Robin's going to record me waking up out of the surgery, and so I'll be documenting that experience. So yeah, I hope you guys liked the video and it was informative. Hit the thumbs up if you did. Subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.